I'm Ramon Ferguson, Executive Vice President Investments here at Burita Investments Limited. Over the last 6 months, I have participated in the Cornerstone Analyst program as a mentor, and my mentee is sitting to my left here, Justin Burke. And mentorship is very important to me. It has played a significant role in my development as a professional and as a person thus far. And I have been very deliberate about ensuring that I try to do my part as I progress to really help those who are coming up behind me, so to speak. So when I was afforded the opportunity to participate in the program as a mentor, I was very excited. As EVP investments, I am usually very busy, and that was the case, which would have impacted on the amount of time that I would have had to dedicate to something like this. But because of how important mentorship is to me, I couldn't miss out on the opportunity. So over the last 6 months, working with Justin has been pretty good for me, particularly because he has worked in an area of the investment unit that I have a very vested interest in. He has worked over the last 6 months as an alternative investment analyst. So I've gotten the opportunity to really see firsthand the work that Justin has put into Burita Investments. And I've been very impressed. Justin has very strong qualities that will take him very far, in my view, as far as he wants to go across the financial services sector. He's very detail oriented. He's someone who takes initiative. He has ideas. He thinks outside of the box. He's a workhorse. He gets things to you quickly and accurately. And that has really made my job very easy as a mentor. Right? So the approach that I have taken thus far has been somewhat hands-off, but hands-on at the same time, in that the alignment between Justin's aspirations professionally and my career path thus far has made it very easy for us to relate to each other. Right? So we've had conversations about the future, what he prospectively wants to do, and how us here at Burita and the broader Cornerstone Group can be an enabling force in pushing his career forward. We've had discussions as well around type of training that would be critical to help him to really, I'd say, fast track his aspirations professionally. And things have been going well so far. I've shared some books with him that have been instrumental in my own learning. And he knows that I'm just a phone call away. We are very much in sync, as I said, career-wise. And that, I think, has really helped with the mentorship journey so far. What I'm looking forward to over the next 18 months of the formal program, and hopefully much longer thereafter as Justin matriculates into a permanent role here within the Cornerstone Group, is really being a bit more hands-on with respect to the specific next steps to really get him from where he is now to where he wants to be professionally. So it's really getting down to the micro. I think we've covered the macro in terms of the broad strokes of what he needs to be looking at going forward. So it's really now getting down to the individual goals and drilling down to how to get there. So it's been a great experience so far. I'm looking forward to the next 18 months with Justin.
I'm an analyst in the Alternative Investments and Structured Finance Department, enrolled in the Cornerstone Analyst program. And my mentor for the past 6 months and for the next 18 months is Ramon Ferguson, to my right. So what I thought the mentorship program was going to be like, I thought it was going to be focused on career advice, career advancement. But after talking with Ramon and having discussions with him, I realized it's more than just career advancement. It's more about life advice and just general life advice, plus also career advancement and career advice as well, right? So one thing that I would say that I've learned so far from the mentorship with Ramon is not necessarily what he says, but how he presents himself, how he does his work. I always thought I had a pretty good work ethic, and then I saw Ramon and I was like, there's another level to it. So that's one of the aspects I'm talking about in terms of not necessarily giving advice, but showing it through his actions. And I've been working in the alternative investments division, and obviously I report ultimately to Ramon as executive vice president. But with working with Ramon and being in client meetings and just general meetings with him, I've picked up on a couple of things that I realized that, I could work on myself, right? So, as I said, over the past 6 months, those are the couple of things that I picked up on. Most importantly is the work ethic section. I think that there's a lot more that I can do in terms of being a lot more aggressive as I progress in my career. As Ramon said, he has given me a couple books to read in terms, and these are not like your regular books you see on social media and stuff. These are like niche books that I haven't heard of before. So that's one of the benefits and one of the factors, I should say, of the program that I really enjoy. Being able to pick the brain of one of the smartest people one of the smartest persons in the industry, right? As Ramon said, he's just a phone call away, just a WhatsApp message away. If anything, I have any problems, I have any advice I need, I can go straight to him. I can give you an example in terms of him checking in on me. There was one Saturday night, I saw a message from Ramon pop up on my phone, and I was wondering what did I do now, right? What he actually wanted to do was just check up and see how I was progressing with my studies. Something that this part of the mentorship program also enables me to have somebody to keep me accountable. So that's, in a nutshell, the past 6 months, that's what it's been like. And for the next 18 months, I think it's going to be, or I expect it to be more of the same. Watching how Ramon works, going to him for advice for anything that I need advice on. And as I said, he's one phone call away, one message away. So that's what I'm looking forward to over the next 18 months.
So a critical part of the program is really the specific supervisors that these analysts will be working with throughout the rotation. And I do have to give an honorary mention to Simon Johnson, who has supervised Justin over the course of the last 6 months. I mean, he has really, I think, filled a significant gap as it relates to really molding Justin and preparing him for the rest of the program. And I'm sure Justin is looking forward to working with the other leaders in the other sections of the rotation. So while I'm his mentor designated by the program, he will be benefiting significantly from mentorship from very strong individuals throughout the organization during the course of this program. So, the Cornerstone Analyst program is all about growth, and the mentorship facet is really one way to ensure that growth takes place and ensure that it takes place at the accelerated pace that is expected to ensure success of this program.